Hey y'all, hey, it's Amberlina and I'm back with another video, another collective reading, a timeless reading if you will. But if you're catching this now or when I'm dropping it, then this message is for you. I'm gonna go ahead and cleanse us. Hey, if you're new to my channel, my name is Amberlina and I make hair content, I make timeless tarot readings, I make pick a cards, make spiritual content, and I also have a Learn Tarot With Me series that is, I'm gonna link it down below if you are interested in learning like different meanings of the cards from not just my perspectives, but from what I have gathered along the way, just for the meaning of the cards. And yeah, so now we're here for another timeless reading and I'm so excited that we're here and we're kind of on a time crunch. So yeah, let's get going. So today, the messages that, the decks that I'm going to be using, I'll show you as I go, but the tarot deck that I'm going to be starting off with is the Super Linares Tarot, and I got this off of Etsy. So yeah, let me, it was like maybe like 60-70 bucks, but it's worth it. It's beautiful. And I've had it for a few years and it holds up like really well. So yeah, anyways, I was going to say something, but I blinked. I hope, the strength card already coming out. Fire signs, Leo, strength card already coming out. Okay, let me get some of these cards pulled out and then I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys like the full message, okay? Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So coming out the gate, you guys have the star card. If you see me looking down, it's because my viewfinder is down here, or my iPad, I should say. Let me not be acting fancy. Let me not be acting fancy. Okay, so yeah. So with this star card, what I'm seeing is the collective. The stork is really sticking out to me in this card. There is a stork like in the back, far back, and it's sticking out to me right next to this mountain. And for me, like this to me is giving like this vibe, like the collective is in like this space of healing, regrouping. I'm also hearing you have an Ace of Swords right here, so I'm also hearing discovery, like rediscovery along with this star card right here. And with these two energies, we got Aquarius in the building. We got, you guys have King of Cups. I'm seeing water signs in the building, air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini in the building. I also see some of my fire signs in here. Fire signs came in first, Lord. Sagittarius, Aries, and Leos in the building. We also have Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. They've entered the chat as well. So everybody, all of us, it's collective for real. So there's just this energy of like just getting your emotions and getting your thoughts together. Like the trigger, not a trigger, but like something came, because the star card comes right after a tower moment, you know, in the tarot. So something was to happen or something came. You've probably been dealing with a lot of surprise emotions, a lot of surprise dealings when it comes to your finances, when it comes to work. You guys have just been hidden with a lot of surprises. And I feel like right now you're in this energy of healing and regrouping from all of that wildness that comes like with the tower. I'm hearing like you're rediscovering with this Ace of Swords, you're rediscovering who you are and what you want and how to express that in your life and how you want to express that to others. I feel like some of you are being intentional about what you share, intentional about intentional about what you think. And with this Ace of Swords, I feel like it's clarity. And like with these gold things, it's convos coming in. Especially with this stork, like you guys are being like actually open and vulnerable with yourself, or something in that tower moment got you open, got you vulnerable, got you ready to face. I'm not gonna say face the facts, but face the music, face the things that you have been kind of like trying to like put off. I feel like that tower moment was to bring you there because you were trying to work around it. And just because you know something intellectually doesn't mean like spiritually or emotionally you don't have to process, you don't have to go through it. It's the difference between knowing what to do next, and knowing the steps, and knowing like the affirmations, and knowing like you're worth all these things, and actually embodying it, sharing it, living in it, being in it, not being afraid. Like, cause she naked. Most people being afraid to be naked somewhere, but like not being afraid to show those different parts of you, even to yourself. I feel like for some of you, it's stuff that you didn't even want to admit or see about yourself that came up with that tower moment as well. This Ace of Swords, I feel like clarity, convos, and a lot of conversations like with people like in the same arena as you, or healing era, or like in the same journey as you, is coming up. And I feel like this is like how these are conversations about how we can heal, how we move forward, how we rebudget our finances, how we show up with a new mindset to the job. I feel like this Ace of Swords is you being given the opportunity to see things new, to be honest with yourself, be honest with others, how you want to share your truth with this star card, and how when I say share your truth, I mean like some of you are sharing your truth in a way, or sharing an experience, or sharing a story, or sharing something that you're healing from that will uplift somebody else or empower another person. Or I feel like this might be vice versa, like somebody tells you something and it just makes you feel less alone, it makes you feel validated, it makes you feel seen. Some of you have forgotten like that you are the star. You are the star of this show. You are the main character, and it's time to stop letting other people be the main character in your story. I see like the 5 of Wands right here, 10 of Wands in reverse. So what I'm hearing with those is that like some stuff you might see it, or you might pick up on it, but it's not yours to pick up and like carry with it. Like sometimes you have to let other people deal with their own commitments, their own responsibilities, their own emotions, their own healing journey, so that you can kind of make sure that you are on track. Because right now with this star card, like you're not really in the space to be trying to walk around and heal everybody. And you can't heal everybody. People have to choose like this healing. Okay. I was feeling ungrounded for a second. And then with this, you have the King of Cups with the Empress. You have this King of Cups with the Empress right here. And with the King of Cups, like I'm hearing to trust yourself and trust to use both sides of yourself, not just emotions come up. And this could also be talking about emotional boundaries, especially with this Empress, because she multiplies whatever like she comes in contact with. So I feel like if you have people around you, or you have a lot of emotions coming up at you, a lot of ideas, a lot of creative endeavors coming up at you, a lot of feelings and emotions that's coming up, I feel like this King of Cups is saying like you are gonna have to use some of your logic in this area. Like you're not going to be able to just run off of your emotions alone. Your emotions are giving you information to work with. It's not facts, and it's not like, okay, I feel like this, so let me go and walk this way or react this way or act this way because I'm feeling like this. Like this King of Cups is telling me like you guys are coming into more of a emotional awareness. We talked about this last week as well, or in another video. I feel like I remember this. Like there's an awareness that's growing, and if you're not aware of your mind now, I feel like you're becoming aware of like emotional beliefs, emotional things that hinder you or like hold you back. What I want to say about your emotions, they're not fact. It just means like you're aware of how you're feeling. Like some of you are getting into like the emotion wheel. Is that what you call it? Like a feeling wheel, emotional wheel, where you can pinpoint the feeling and like branch it out. Like where is this coming from? How is this coming from? Because a lot of you will find that this is coming from like a long time ago. It's not even something that's happening currently right now. Like, yeah, you had some tower moments, some surprise moments, but the way you are reacting and the feelings that's coming up, these are going to be things that I feel like are coming from the past. And that's why I feel like you have the Strength card here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, fire signs. Because I don't just see Leo and I see this card. I see all the fire signs that you're going to need like strength, the strength to face your emotions and the strength to tame that emotion, no matter how intense, no matter how like wild it is. Because you see that water coming behind him, that's the real deal water. The ocean ain't no, like people talk about water signs and things like, oh, like a little lake, but the ocean is strong, the currents are strong. So when emotions come up like that, and as you coming up as the king, you are being asked to like deal with it, not let this like completely throw you off your game. And now what I'm seeing like with this, I feel like this is, I feel like this is like, I feel like this, and this is what I usually can do to make myself feel this way, or let me try this to help soothe these feelings, or something like this. Like you're acknowledging the emotion and you're facing it head on, and you're deciding to create something new. You're deciding to do something different. You're deciding to love yourself anyway. You're deciding to have grace and flow and just ease anyway, is what I'm hearing like with this Empress card. Some of you are wanting to help or nurture the growth of others. What I'm seeing with this King of Cups, healers in the making, creators, therapists, artists, practitioners in the making is what I'm seeing. Like literally, like creative, like literally somebody that is easy to talk to, that uplifts other people. And I feel like that's a lot of you, collective. A lot of you, this is you. A lot of you, this is you. Okay, this is you in your King of Cups era. It's like you're learning how to let your emotions flow and not act on them or be reactive to them. The Empress is a reminder like, hey, I could choose peace. The Empress is like, hey, I could choose peace. I could choose harmony. I could choose to be expansive. I could choose to be forgiving. I could choose to bask in my abundance and like see God in everything, to see the beauty in my life, to see the lessons that have come from what came from with that Tower card, with that Star card, and with this Ace of Swords. This is you getting that idea, coming close to this, getting closer and closer to this space of just complete surrender. It's like just grace. Like I want what God wants for me. That's what I'm hearing. And I love that, because I be saying that all the time. Like I want what God wants for me. I want what God wants for me. My highest of highest selves, my highest of highest self is the God that is inside of me, the God that lives within me, the God that lives within you. God is within all of us. God is all around us. I'm sorry, that's my thing. And this is you like getting closer with that, like, you know, like mastering that connection, or not mastering that connection, but just like feeling more confident in your connection to spirit, feeling you're more confident in your connection to your body, your resources, your money, your time, your house, your kids, whatever it is. But it's like you, hey, I can amplify these good vibes. I can multiply and amplify. That's what I heard. Multiply and amplify these good vibes when it comes to this Empress card right here. Not in a dismissive way, but in a way where just with all these cards that you have around right here, the Star, Ace of Swords, the Wheel, the Empress, King of Cups, Strength card, 10 of Wands, 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups. Like you have all these cups, and so this makes me feel like this is not to be dismissive to your feelings. This is a chance to heal those feelings. Like I'm not one that's gonna advocate or like, and I don't want to be offensive or rude or like push people into things, but like I'm not one to sit and bask in like sadness. You know, I do feel it and I do get those ways, but I'm not one to bask in. I'm not one to promote it. So I'm sorry if this comes off like harsh or I don't know, or offensive to anybody, but this is not to be dismissive of your feelings, but this is like, we don't just sit in them old feelings. We don't just sit. Like, we don't just sit. We make something new. We heal them. We share them. We teach somebody else how we heal them. Like, we share them. We teach somebody else how we heal them. These are coming up to the surface right now, especially from this Pisces new moon. You guys are still probably feeling the after effects from that, or just feeling the after effects of the energy that there are, the emotions that's been coming up for you. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me burping when I'm channeling. I don't know why. But these these become beliefs. When you don't take care of these emotions or these feelings, these become beliefs. These become how you feel about yourself. These become just ways you react that you don't even know that you're reacting to. You don't even know that these are the ingredients that you were mixing together before you like even decided to like serve it out, express it out, if that makes sense. That's the best analogy I can come up with. Some of you have a shadow workbook I'm seeing with this King of Cups right here. Some of you have a shadow workbook, or you're talking with a water sign, or you're looking into how to work with your water placements, how to work with your emotions, blessing your water, speaking life into your water, speaking affirmations into your water is also what I'm hearing for real. I see a lot of blue. Throat chakra, solar chakra, it might be coming up as well, like your purpose, your energy, how confident you are in your purpose as well are things that might be coming up as well, or like in your relationships, or just with your feelings, or feeling like you belong somewhere, or feeling grounded in a space, or with a collective, or with a community of people is what I'm seeing. Like, not wanting to fit in, but just wanting to connect and feel seen, feel validated, feel heard, and not feel like you doing these things alone. With the star card, like you are healing in your own space, but like you're not alone. You have so many people, like there's a whole collective that is vibing like with you. We all vibrate at a certain level, like at different times. So there's like, just take the moment in and appreciate it. Like I said, some of you are talking to a water sign, or you are a water sign, or have strong water placements. Emotion. There's a lot of astrology going on in here, so I'm gonna go get my astrology deck. So hold on. Oh, okay. I had to get my astrology deck because I'm feeling a lot of astrology coming in, especially with this star card. And then what I'm seeing is like some of you are learning to work with your Venus sign, your Venus placement. I believe that Venus moved into Pisces this week. I am not an astrologer, I keep telling y'all that, but I do love it, and I do love studying it, and that makes me think that some of y'all are about to start studying it as well, or tap into it as well. But with this is definitely giving me Venus in Pisces right now. This is like you addressing how you care about what you create, how you intentionally make new circumstances and new portals for yourself to jump through and to grow through. Another thing I'm hearing, I'm seeing a birth chart. Like I'm seeing like heavy astrology, heavy learning of astrology, like as a whole, or just like you are just tapping into that, or tapping into different like parts of your chart is what I'm hearing. This could be your north node, your south node. This could be, like I said, your Venus sign. This could be you working with your Mercury sign, or like learning about the Mercury transits. What else am I seeing right here? Yeah, I see Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius again right here in this fixed card. Change is coming, fixed signs. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Change is coming, okay? Change is here. Change is here. I've been waiting to see this card for like weeks, but here she is. Change is here. And sometimes change can make you feel like, oh, shucky ducky. I don't want to cuss on here, so don't laugh at me, guys, for the words I'm picking to not cuss. But change is coming, and it can make you feel like, oh, shucky ducky, like, what do I really believe about what I want? What do I really believe about myself? What do I really believe about what I'm trying to manifest? Do I believe I can have these things? Like, I feel like manifestation is like a really strong thing that you guys are working with, or learning about, or learning to work with. But another message I'm hearing is don't argue or over-explain yourself to anybody with this Five of Swords, because if you have the new ideas, the truth, the rediscoveries, that doesn't mean that everybody else is going to be able to see them. And sometimes some stuff you might not want to share. You might feel embarrassed to share, or like shameful to share, or some of you, like, you might make somebody else feel like embarrassed for sharing or something like that. Like that's the kind of vibe I'm picking with this Five of Swords. But not everybody's going to appreciate your insight. So I feel like you should use discernment about who you share with and why your reasoning is for sharing it with them. If you're looking for a yes man or for somebody to hype you up, like, you got to be intentional about, man, the smoke is turning like blue and yellow right now. But of my incense. But not everybody's going to appreciate your insight. So be mindful. Not everybody wants to hear the vision. Not everybody is in that same space at this moment. We are all going through this. So just be mindful about your words. Be mindful about what you share. Be mindful about how you speak to others and how you speak to other people, because some people just might not be in a space for that. They might actually still be in the tower moment. They might still actually be kind of down or are trying to get their way out, get their way out of this negative mindset. And don't dismiss your ego. Like, you're being asked to and shown to kind of like drop it a little bit, take it down a couple notches. But because you're learning different things and getting like clear on different things doesn't mean like you know everything. You have to explore it. You have to expand. You have to practice it as well. So that's a message for somebody. Just be mindful about your ego and be mindful how it plays when it comes to you like speaking to others and sharing, or when it comes to like what you want to do, because sometimes your ego like don't know the difference between like protecting you and helping you, like helping you feel confident. Like, that's what I was feeling with that solar plexus chakra, like helping you feel confident, helping you feel like stabilized in what you want to do. Sure about yourself, sure about your mindset, sure about things, even if somebody say something that you don't agree with, even if somebody come up to you and say something that you don't like and it gets stuck with you, like this is going to be your emotional boundaries. Not letting just anybody say anything to you and you react, or you take it and hold it as truth or fact because it invoked an emotion that's within you. But this Five of Swords can also be a negative mindset. Like I was saying earlier, I feel like this is happening. So like I feel like this. I feel angry. I feel sad. I feel stuck. I feel stagnant. Whatever your word is, I feel joy. Whatever your word is, like, this is you learning how to acknowledge that negative mindset, acknowledge where that negative belief may come from. And I'm seeing like this is you like helping and nurturing that part of yourself this week. Talking to your ancestors, talking to your guides. This Six of Swords in reverse is giving talking to your guides, is giving prayer. I'm seeing somebody praying. This is you leaving behind the old, or needing to leave behind the old so that you can forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for the old ways you showed up. Forgive yourself for old conflicts that you still think about. Forgive yourself for the old, like I said, the old ways, the old thoughts, the old ways, the old beliefs that used to show up for yourself, because I feel like you are rediscovering yourself in this time frame. And it's like, damn, like, I really am intuitive. Damn, I really am prosperous. Damn, I really am abundant. Damn, I really am creative. Damn, people really do care how I feel. People do really care about what I'm putting out. People do care about, like, just stuff like that. Moving forward will require you to release like negative thought patterns. Release it, Gemini. Release it. I don't know why I said Gemini, but I hear somebody that's for like, some of you are like actually manifesting a new way, or a new way of life, or actual like move, something like this, like a new, and like I said in my last video, like manifesting a new mindset. Now it's like you're manifesting peace. You're manifesting peace of mind. You're manifesting the strength to acknowledge like the things that kept you stuck, and acknowledge like old habits, old patterns. Like, admit these things to yourself. Like, admitting it to yourself is what's going to soften you. It's what's going to soften you. It's what's going to make you more open and ready, like, to actually experience the experience, and to actually match the vibration of what it is that you want. Because the downside of manifesting is, if you in a manifesting mode and you don't control your thoughts, you don't control your beliefs, they can run wild and they can start creating things for you. Like, your mind wants to make things happen for you. Like, the more you learn about your body and God and just all of it, when it's science, religion, whatever it is like you into, the more you learn about it, it's too hard to not see that one person, or not one person, that we are all created by this one energy, this one universal source. You can call it universe, you can call it Allah, you can call it God, you can call it a she, a he, whatever it is. Like, to you specifically. To me, I say God. Sometimes I say universe, but when I say universe, just know that I'm talking about God, because God created the universe. God created these cards. God gave us these intuitive gifts. God was there when our birth chart came out. God took the screenshot of the birth chart. That's what I don't know where I seen that from, but like, your birth chart is like a screenshot of like when you were born. Like, as soon as you came out, they were like, click, there she is. Leo sun, Virgo moon. Hey, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But whatever you are, like, that's how it is. Like, that's what your birth chart came out, and that's what God God is reminding you, like, God lives within you and you can connect whenever you want. And that's what I'm seeing with the Six of Swords. Matching the vibration, not getting emotionally attached to what you're asking for. And your manifestations may feel like they're moving slow, because sometimes it's underlying beliefs that stop you. If you could say the affirmation all day long, but if you don't believe in the affirmation, like, baby, what is we doing? Like, if you don't believe in it, if you don't even try to practice to believe in it, or if you don't try to get to the root of why you feel like that, or why you can't, like, get that feeling or find that connection to that feeling, like, that's an underlying belief that is needing to be healed, needing to be released, needing to be let go of. And I want to pull from my sacred symbol deck before I get out y'all here for real. Spirit, what are the messages that you have for the collective, for their highest and for their greatest good? Ooh. We got earth. Ooh. Boundaries, air, gratitude, past life. Period. And then we have death. Like I'm saying, this is a time of renewal, of rediscovery, of just letting go the old beliefs that's not working for you no more. And with the air and the earth card, like, this is you grounding yourself, because I feel like some of you just might be in your head a lot, like, might be feeling like super emotional right now, or just dealing with a lot of emotions and just in your head about the emotions. And when I see with this air, like, this is also me thinking about the King of Cups with that logic aspect, that masculine aspect that needs to, and I'm not saying like a man or a woman, I'm just saying we each have divine masculine and divine feminine inside of us. And I feel like this air is you tapping into that logic, that rational part of your brain, because sometimes your emotions, they be lying. And I'm not even gonna say they be lying, but sometimes your emotions are like reactors of like the environment that you're in, or the environment that you grew up in. And sometimes, like, they need to be healed. They need to be soothed. They need to be taken care of. Boundaries. Some of you guys might be seeing a jaguar, or like connecting with the animal jaguar, or actually like learning psychic boundaries, emotional boundaries, mental boundaries, physical boundaries, like just learning how to tap into those. Like I said earlier, like about what you share, what you when you're ready to share, actually, is what I'm hearing with the boundaries. Like, sometimes you might not want to, or somebody might not want to. So don't push anybody to share if they're not in a space of sharing, if they're not in a space of doing this. Respect your boundaries, uphold your boundaries, and remember to be respectful of other people's boundaries during this time. Because like I said earlier, not everybody is at the star part yet. Some people are on their way to the star part, but they're still in that tower moment. Saturn is here right now, okay? Saturn is here. So a lot of us are feeling that. And Saturn, I said Saturn because that's what I think about with this past life card, with karma. This past life card also makes me think about like you with your birth chart, you connecting with things. Are you feeling like this is something that you have been dealing with like since your past life, or like you remember it somehow? A lot of you might be looking into like Egyptian or like Kemetic. Is it Kemetic? like Egyptian goddesses and gods and practices, and like resonating with different archetypes, as well as what I'm seeing with that past life. And then this is my favorite right here, gratitude. Because this is what's gonna get you every single time. This is what's gonna heal you every single time. Gratitude. Be thankful for where you are right now. Be thankful for the lessons that God is showing you. Be thankful for how these things are coming into play right now, because when you are so grateful for where you are right now, like, it's super easy, like, or it makes it super easy for you to match the vibration we were talking about when it comes to manifesting. Like, don't just say you're grateful, but actually feel it. Actually look around, look for the beauty around you. Like, I love the way these cards shuffle. This rose is beautiful. It's cloudy today, but it feels good outside today. I'm not in the best of mood today, but I can take some things off my to-do list, like things like that, like just finding ease, finding grace, finding flow in things, especially with that. I'm picturing the Empress card again, like right now, like especially with that Empress card. And child, not the karma. This is exactly what I'm talking about. 1919. Karma, warning, judgment, influence, power, cycles and changes, rebirth. Karma is paying you a visit. Release the need to control, because you cannot force things. Learn your lessons so that they don't repeat in the future. Make space for new experiences. Releasing the past, like those emotions, old, they stale. It's time, like there's new ones. You are safe now. I'm safe. I'm well. It's easy. It flows through me. You know, I'm protected. Speak these things and believe these things. And I'm trying to tell you, because right here, 66666. You have great blessings, self-love, boundaries, needs, good vibes, wisdom, understanding, and letting go. Nurture yourself. Nurture your needs, your desires, and your boundaries. Let go of things that are weighing you down. Make space for something meaningful and expand your spirit to all areas of life. That big love, opportunity, or job needs somewhere to squeeze into, period. Like, sometimes with that Six of Swords too, I was thinking about that, like letting it go, letting it all go. Then we had 101. Intelligence, dynamics, making a difference, failures, personal or spiritual development. Happiness is linked to self-expression, growth, and experience. Learning from failures is key. Happiness is real, possible, and it's round. Understand its process and the pursuit of it. The Pursuit of Happiness. Somebody should watch that movie. The Pursuit of Happiness. There might be a message in there for you as well. The Pursuit of Happiness. Joy is fluid. It's in the little things and the big ones. Like I said, this flower is beautiful. The outside is beautiful. Finding God in things. Like, y'all are beautiful. The fact that y'all are here is beautiful. The fact that I am here and able to do this is beautiful. Like, finding beauty and grace and gratitude and everything. Fails are fun. Start fresh. Your failures are what show you, like, where you need to grow, where you are still tapping in, where you are still like trying to figure it all out at. And I went and got my astrology deck right quick. And to get one more message for you guys before we close this out. Spirit, what messages do you have for us today, Spirit? What messages do you have for us today, for our highest and for our greatest good? What else? I don't know why I heard Virgo. Oh, hold on, the car flew out. Okay. 4th house, your home, like your roots, your ancestors, what you are connecting with. Your 6th house, these are your daily habits. These are your habits. And this is Virgo energy. Virgo rules over the 6th house. I knew I was feeling Virgo. And then we have the 2nd house. These are your resources and what you want to do with those. This is not even just your resources. This could be your body. This could be your food. This could be your home, the things that you accumulate over time. And then we have Capricorn, achieve. So with these, what I'm seeing is some of you thinking about them coins. Some of you want to move for sure. Like you're manifesting a move, you're manifesting a home, you're manifesting this new feeling of confidence, self-esteem, sense of purpose, things like that. And with the sixth house, I'm seeing, like, especially with the chakras, like I'm seeing you working on your spiritual wellness, your emotional wellness, your physical wellness, your diet, like everything. You guys are making big changes. Like with that wheel there, big changes all around, all across the board. Like if you were thinking about I'm seeing with the Capricorn, it's making me think achieve. So it's making me think I want to achieve my vision board. I want to achieve the money that I'm looking for. I want to achieve the move, the home that I'm looking for. I want to be able to sustain it, to grow it, to multiply my funds, multiply my blessings, multiply this love or this feeling of growth that I'm having. I'm seeing a lot of you guys tapping into your chakras, learning about your chakras as well with this. But this sixth house for real is like Virgo energy. And this is you guys really getting into this mode of purifying. That's the word I'm hearing. Purifying yourself for the next phase of your life. Purifying old thoughts, purifying old beliefs, purifying old ways that you think about money, how you feel about money. Do you feel like you're supposed to live paycheck to paycheck? Do you feel like you're supposed to do that? Do you believe that you don't have to? Do you believe that there is enough for all of us, especially when it comes to this resource card? Do you believe that there is enough for all of us, but it's going to take work to get there? Like Capricorns be going for the long haul. Like it's going to take work for you to get there and like actually put it in. Inner work, outer work, everything. I hit my chest hard, but inner work, outer work, everything. And then at the end, didn't I tell y'all Saturn was here? Saturn is here. That's why I was like, ah! But Saturn is here. Let me stop being crazy. But I want to read Saturn for y'all. Okay. Saturn, structure. Saturn rules that which we must build over time. Bones, teeth, personal authority, maturity, borders, discipline, traditions, and organization. Saturn, like Jupiter, is the huge gas giant. With its rings of ice and rock, it represents the boundary of the visible solar system of the last planet humans can see with the naked eye from Earth's surface. It takes the traditional ruler, Capricorn and Aquarius is Saturn, and it takes 29 and a half years to round the zodiac and forms challenging aspects to itself, apparent approximately every 7 years. Hence the 7-year itch in a marriage and 21 as the traditional age of adulthood. Saturn asks you to step into the next level of maturity and personal authority. Think of Saturn as a martial arts master who pushes you to grow through workouts, discipline, and tests that allow you to prove what you know, both to yourself and to others. Look for a mentor or choose to mentor another. Honor the teacher, but don't give your power away. Listen to experts, mix their wisdom with your own experience, and make your own wise decisions. If you feel like someone is abusing their authority or undermining yours, set firm boundaries and hold them accountable. Study, cope, and grow up. Look pragmatically to the skeleton and teeth, either of your own body or in the metaphorical structure of your project. Can this endeavor stand up to take a bite out of life? This made me think some of you guys might be going to the dentist. I just had a vision of somebody in a dentist chair, or like I just tasted, like, you know, when they put that stuff in your mouth, like to rinse your mouth out, like I just tasted it, like, you know. So some of you guys might be going to the dentist or needing to make a dentist appointment. But anyways, can this endeavor stand up and take a bite out of life? Make sure the foundations are strong. The organizational structures are in place, and build out from there. As you gain strength in mind, muscle, and bone, you can become stiff. So remember to stretch your body and your soul. The challenge with Saturn is to be careful not to cling to the old conceptions of success or hold on to the brittle system that restricts potential and leaves people feeling discouraged, leaving you feeling discouraged by holding on to old stuff. Gift. Man, I cannot make this stuff up. The ancestors call you to wisdom and maturity, to know your gifts and limitations. Birth chart. Somebody is learning about their gifts through their birth chart or with their ancestors somehow, like right now, or like deepening it. To know your gifts and your limitations. Saturn rules over limitations. This process may be an initiation, a test that empowers you. I feel like a lot of you guys is right here, like y'all either just finished y'all Saturn return or you are beginning your Saturn return. And I just want to say, like, you got it. You got this. And I just read like what Saturn is expecting from us. And what, and I'm gonna say Saturn, what God be expecting from us, and what you want to expect from yourself. Like, that's what this week is gonna ask. Like, what is true for you? What feels good for you? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Collective, what do you want to do? What do you want to do that you stop yourself from doing, that old beliefs keep you from doing? What is it that you want to do, and why don't you just do it? Why don't you just start? Just do it. Because the only way y'all gonna learn it is to get them, I say this all the time, is get them boots on the ground. It's through experience and stretching your soul as well as your mind, as well as your body, like stretching it out for new experiences, you know, because the same old will keep coming if you keep on looking for the same old things. But when you are intentional about what you're looking for in your day, you will find that. So that's my question before I close this out is, what are you intentional about in your day? What are you intentional about finding? What are you intentional about when it comes to like going after your goals? Like what drives your intentions? And yeah, so thank you so much for watching me. And just to clean the energy right quick. But thank you guys for watching me. Once again, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys. Send me a purple heart if this message resonated with you. Don't forget to share it, comment, like it, subscribe to my channel, whatever you want to do. I'm just here, your internet bestie. That's what I'm gonna start calling myself, your internet bestie, your online bestie, your online spiritual bestie. And yeah, with that being said, don't forget to follow me down below. I have like all my links, ways you can work with me, ways you can follow me, ways you can get in contact with me. And yeah, thank you guys so much for coming back for another video. I love you so much, and I hope this message just finds you well. You know, I hope this message finds you well. And yeah, so from my soul to yours,